Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of an Aussie Farming in the Philippines. Well, we've got bacon here. He's all hanging up and he's all dried out nicely overnight. Got the aircon on, we got the fan on. Hello, Bob.
Morning.
We've got Bob the butcher with us today, guys. Yes! And guess what we're going to be doing? No, we're not going to be laying bricks or doing cementing. We're going to be cutting up this bastard. We're going to cut him up. We're going to make bacon parts. We're going to do some pork chops. We're going to do some mince, and we're going to do some roast, and we're going to do lots of bloody things actually. Then all the bones that are left over, we cut all those up into manageable sizes. We put those into the freezer for the dogs, and then when Chick wants, I just pull out a big bag of those, sticks them on the stove in a big pot. She boils it all up for the dogs, then pulls all the meat off and sticks it in their rice. So nothing is wasted on the farm. Popper's taking the head and all the internals and the blood. He has that. That's part of the deal with him, since he helps us lift the pig up. I'll tell you, this one was 84 kilos. 84 kilos clean weight, guys. So we've got a fair bit of bacon, a fair bit of roasting to do, so we'll be back at you soon. We're going to get this bitch off, put him on the table, and we're going to cut him up. Right, guys, so what we do is, I cut him down last night so that he can firmen up. So what I'll do is I'll cut him up into the forequarter part here. This is the what they call the Boston bacon, the Boston butt and the shoulder. So there's different ways to do it. Some will come in on the fourth rib and cut him down on the fourth rib, and some will actually come up a little bit more. But I found the fourth rib is actually okay for us. And then we've got the leg ham, which is here. We'll go through the knuckle here. This will actually cut around through here, and that will actually come off. This part here, this is where your bones are here, and your ribs. So what we'll actually do, that will all be bacon in through there. This part we're going to turn into chops because there's no tails on this. This is your bottom part of your belly in through here. And like I said, she's a big bitch. She's a big bitch, guys. So what we'll do now, we'll cut him through here, and we'll hang him all up, and we'll work on each piece separately. So that's how we do ours on the hobby farm, guys. Right, guys, so we've got him this side cut up into the shoulder, into the legs. This is the rib section here. We're going to take off, make some spare ribs out of this, bacon out of this. We've got all the pork chops over here, look. It's all our pork choppies, all done. This one's going to be cut up for Chick for cooking, and that's a belly bit there. So we're just cutting this one down now, and I was going through the rib section up through here. Look, it's quite easy to do, and it just comes off nicely. And look at all this beautiful bacon through here. Beautiful. Right, so we got the rack off, so this will be cut up later. This will be cut up into spare ribs. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This one's going to be all bacon. So I'm going to use a bit of eye and tail, and I'll cut him down through here, and it'll be a manageable pack. So I'll actually quarter it up. It's just about, then that can go into bacon tomorrow. And we'll make up some yummy bacon. Right, so this is the packets going in for this side for the bacon. So this is going to be the eye bacon and the tail, or British bacon, or whatever. It's this one here. As you can see, it's quite sexy. Quite sexy. So these are just the bellies. This is only temporary, put them in here until we pull them out and get the cube mixed with them for the bacon. So we put them in here and throw them straight into the fridge. Right, guys, so we've got the midsection done. We got all the ribs done, all into a bag. We've got all the baby backs done into another bag. Got all the bacon cut up into its sections as well. So now I'm moving on to the shoulder. So with the shoulder, you just cut a direct line straight across here, straight down here. That's your pork butt there. Okay, and this is your shoulder one here. And these make lovely little yummy ribbies as well. They go into a different pack. The neck is what I like, because that fat meat layer, that is really good for frying when you do a, the Thais use that meat for pork ping, barbecue. And that's what you have of a morning. So if you're going to do barbecue on a stick, you know, a little bit thin slices, marinating some oyster sauce, soy sauce, some sugar, then the neck there, that is the best part to do that with. Right, so we're going to cut up the shoulder. So the first thing I do, I cut straight down on a line right through here, and keep this square right the way through. So just cutting with the old meat saw now, just straight through the ribs, bang, and we'll come down and we'll find a knuckle down in there as well, and we'll be happy. Guys, so this is the leg shoulder, or they call it the picnic ham. But I'm going to make one big ass roast so I can give this to Uncle Andy. So what we've got these tubes here, and what they have a cap on the top. Can you hold the bottom, please, Bob? They have a cap on the top so you can feed all this on. This can then come out. Whoop. And then we pull this up. Now, can you help me with this one, Bob? Let me get shirt cam going. That's a bit. Right. And all we do now is we rest this against the side here like this, and we push the meat inside. All right, Bob, are you ready? Are you ready? Hello. Foot loose. All right, you grab that side. All right. Now, this is a big bastard, but I tell you, it's going to fit. Oh, William. Oh, William. All right, have a look at that, guys. Are you ready, Bob? Here it comes. Done. Voila. And now we have one beautiful roast. So we'll cut this off here, we'll tie the ends, and it's all done. Now with these strings, there's all different types of nettings. There's that netting like that. This one is called the butcher's tie. Is this one here for the smaller one, which I've got here. So I've got 3 different sizes all up. This one's even a smaller one for the netting. So there's all different sizes you can buy, and it makes it nice and tight for your roast. And, oh, where's my shirt cam? That's how we do it, guys. Right, guys, so this one is what they call the butcher's tie. Is this one here. So it's just looks just like one being tied up. So it's quite easy to use. Got it, Bob? All right. Pull this down. Now we take that off. Pull the top back up again. Tie it off. And we can stick our next roast inside. This is going to be a shoulder roast, this one. Right. Up. There we go. Right, I'll tie that off and I'll get back to you guys. Right, guys, so this is the finished product. There you go. That's the butcher's tie. This one here. So it's quite good. So very nice roast, I'll tell you. I love my roast. Have I told you that? You like roast, Bob?
Yes, I do.
See, Bob likes roast as well. We all like roast. Slap my bum. So that's a nice shoulder roast. Well, guys, so next we've got the leg, the hind leg, the big ham bastard. So you can cut this up into its muscle group if you need. But what I want to do, like I said, I really want a heap of sausages and patties. I really like them bastards. So I'm going to sacrifice this leg to go with my other meats. And this can be with the patty and sausages. So I'm just taking the skin off it now. And we'll keep the skin because I always keep the skin. Yummy. Right, guys, so we're on to the second beast now. The second bugger. So that's taken us to cut up that first half and package it all up, put it in the freezer. It took us 2 hours. So I'm very slow, but then again, I'm only a hobby farmer. So now we're going to rip into this one here and see how we go. A big bastard, Bob. Right, so that's our first cut, straight down through here on the 4th rib, and that would give us the same again. I want to keep this as square as I can for the bacon, because that's what we're after mainly, is the bacon, and then the chops across the top here is what we'll go for, and the leg, of course, through yay. I think it's working, Bob. This is a midsection out through here where the rib cage is, through here. So, like I said, we'll hang this one up now with the hooks, and like I said, later on I'll just cut straight down through there for pork chops, and this will all be bacon through here, and this one here I'll do the same. Thank you, Bob. Oh, look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. No. Oh, I have to get another one. It's being naughty. Right, guys, so this is the loin chop. So we pull the belly off the bottom part, which is here. Bacon, slap my bum, bitch. And look at this. So I'll cut these ones down to about yay thickness, all the way through here. So just run the knife down, get him down into the bone, and then I'll just chop the bone through. So I need 2 hands, camera off. So that's what's next, guys. All right, and there you have it. There's your first chop off the rack. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Because we love our chops, mate. Crumb them up. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, so these are being packed up into 2 each. So Bob and his lovely wife Joy, and me and my lovely wife Chick. 2 nice ones. They're a nice size. Yummy. So 2 to a pack, and it turns out quite good. Right. Oh, There we have one pork shoulder roast, guys. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's how you do it on the hobby farm, guys. Get the gear and do it properly. All right, guys, so we cut the pork belly off of this one here. So that's pork belly. I'm going to cut that into strips. So we've got some pork belly strips so we can fry them up and do all that good stuff. But have a look at that. So we got one really good one out of it. This is the top part, which is here. So we're turning this into eye bacon, which is this one here, look. This buddy, look at this baby's here, look. So we're going to package them up, and like I said, we'll make up all the cures tomorrow for them and put them all away. And this one here I'll just slice down all into strips. So we've got some pork belly strips for cooking. Right, guys, so I've got down to the last little bit. We're giving the front shoulder to Mary Lou next door. She's going to take the front shoulder, so she's something she'd like to do with that. So we're giving it to her, and neighbourly love. Then I've got the big leg to cut up yet into, like I said, I want to make that more into mince. And so all the scraps and the fat I've put into this bowl here, and that will go into the mince. So it's got to be frozen down to go through the mincer. So I've got one full leg gone in through the packets that's gone to freeze, ready for the mincer tomorrow morning. This is all the fat bits and all that stuff that's left over bits that I wanted. Now this is the pork belly. I'm going to cut this one now into strips, into nice sexy strips, look. And this is what we've got out of this one. So one I've turned into bacon, but this one I'm going to do into pork belly so that Joy and Chick can all have some each to take home. So that so Joy's got some roast. They've got some ribs, pork chops, and some pork belly and some mince as well. So it'll be as a thank you for them to coming to the farm. So right, I'll slice this one up. I like to make them about yay thick, no more thicker than that, 1 inch, and sometimes even thinner. I like them about ½ inch, then stick them out in the sun to dry. Yes, seriously, absolutely gorgeous. So get your pork belly, stick him on one of your little hooks, okay? Stick him out in the sun, and just hang him up to dry. And all the fat will start rendering down automatically on that. And at the end of the day, take that home, stick that in some oil, hot oil, and you put that into some morning glory or some beans or something like that, with oyster sauce. That's your crunch, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And the secret is putting it in the sun to dry. Just hang it up. Hang it up on a coat hanger, whatever, bit of wire, just hang it up in the sun. Seriously, it works. Right, I'm going to cut this one up, and I'll be back at you. Right, guys, so this is all the belly pork packed up, and I pack it up and put it in the plastic, and I put gaps in between it like this, so that then when Chick wants to pull out a piece, she doesn't have to defrost the whole lot. She can just pull out one piece and cook it. So a little bit of a hint, put it in plastic and separate it, and it makes it much easier. Right, I've got the leg to do. It's the last bits to do now. And like I said, I want as much mince I can make out of this, so I'm going to turn the whole leg into it, and a couple of little bits I'm going to actually turn into little bags, so when you're doing a stir fry or something stupid like that, some noodles, you just pull out a small bag of pork. So let's do it. Let's get into this big bugger. What do you reckon, Bob? Man of many words. Man of many words. Right, guys, all finished, all gone, done. So it wasn't too bad, actually. So I'm quite pleased. I got those 2 legs turned into small pieces to freeze up and put through the mincer. You've got to freeze the meat first, otherwise it gets mushy. So that's all done. The bacon piece is ready for tomorrow. Curing's all in the refrigerator, so that's cooling down. Tomorrow I'll weigh them up, put them with the curing salt, the brown sugar, and the normal salt, and they'll go into 5 to 7 days. Then we've got bacon. We'll slice all that up. Be making some sausages as well. So we've got heaps from the legs and the side bits, sausages. We've got some really good roast out of it. Got some great belly pork as well. And we've also got some pork chops. Some yummy pork chops. Excuse me. Right, so that's it, guys. Time to clean up. Wash everything down, disinfect, bleach everything. And we've done. So that's how we process our pork, our pigs on the Aussie farm. Later on, maybe what day is it today? Saturday. Next week we'll be processing turkeys. So you get to see us do the turkeys as well. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later, Bob. He's non-stop fucking talking, I'll tell you. Non-stop. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.